All right, y'all, this is being recorded. I'm super duper excited. Today is December 22nd, 2019. It's the end of the year, y'all. The few days before Christmas. I'm excited. I'm super duper excited. So I know I have some new people on here that have no clue what the heck they're looking at. So guys, I am on a online charting software called tradingview.com. So you want to go ahead and get yourself a free account if you're brand new. Go ahead and get yourself a free account tonight. Okay? We ain't just watching, we doing. All right? So go ahead and set you up a free account. When you come over here, guys, you're gonna come over to these three lines. Your chart will be white. I always talk about this because everyone's eyes are different. If you like the white background, no problem. If you like the dark background like me, because I'm on the computer all day long, you just come and switch it right here, dark color theme. Okay. And if you want to get rid of the grid, you see right here where it says chart settings, that's where you find it. Appearance, the background, just change the vertical and the horizontal grid lines and it'll take those away. If you want the watermark to see what currency you're looking at and the time frame, you can put that on there, but I like my charts completely blank, okay? That's just me. All right, you're going to develop your own flavor for these charts as you grow, okay? When I first started, I was on that white background, so God knows what, and then I was just like, okay, I can't do this no more. So I'm using the dark screen. That's just me. Okay, so guys, listen, my new people. When you come over to Trading View, okay, you're gonna be here in Forex. If you have no idea what to choose, you just backspace right here in this big slot and you come look for whatever you want to trade. All right, these are your currencies. Some of these are major currencies, some of these are minor currencies. My intermediate people, just give me a second. I gotta cover everybody. All right, so for example, the New Zealand dollar, the US dollar, okay? The euro against the US dollar, Great British pound, the Japanese yen. These are the currencies that you'll be trading. All right, so most of my students are trading Euro USD. You guys put in the chat, what are you trading so that I know? Because I want you to see it in real time, your currency that you're trading, how you can implement this strategy. I might can cover about 5, 6, maybe 10, depending on how much different currencies we have, so people can see the power of the 20 pips and dip strategy. Let me pull up. So I'm seeing Euro USD, gold, GBP, AUD CAD. That's a different one, Amber. That's a minor. And NZD USD. Okay, Brittany. Miss Jimerson, you on that. I'm trying to cap these pips in 5 minutes with those pairs, baby. I see you. All right. AUD, JPY, GA, GN. Listen, these pound pairs, baby. These pound pairs be moving crazy. US 30, that's Bay. Gold is Bay. GU is one of my first pairs, Tia. And EU. I used to trade both of those. So what I'm gonna do now is I want to pull up the 20 pips. Give me 1 second, y'all. And sometimes when I'm shared, give me 1 second, y'all. Let me pull up this 20 pips so y'all can see it. But yes, I see you guys trading some really good stuff. Really good, really cool. Let me see what else we got back here. EN, I haven't never traded EN, but okay. Derek, we already know. I looked at me, you had everybody looking at that for the past like 2 days. Like, let me take a look at this South African rand because this thing look kind of interesting here. You feel me? So let me pull up. I'm gonna pull up two things for y'all. I'm gonna pull up the 20 pips and dips trading plan. So that's the first thing. So I want you guys to write this down, okay? The first thing I want you to write down in the chat, whether you want to write it in the chat or whether you want to write it in your notes if you're taking notes. I am here to feed my family, not to feed the broker. I'm going to beat this in y'all head every time y'all hop on with me. I am here to feed my family, not feed the broker. So this means to you that you need to become a consistent, profitable, disciplined trader. The chat should be going crazy right now. This means to you that you should become a consistent, profitable, disciplined trader. Because if you don't do that, all you're going to do is feed the broker. All you're going to do is lose trades because you don't know how to sit on your hands, because you don't have the right mindset, because you're going into the market stressed out, because you're going into the market tired. You understand? Not alert, not following your trading plan, or you're being greedy, or you're trying to catch these huge moves. You're trying to follow everybody else and you're not sitting on your hands and you're not following your plan, when all in actuality, you don't need, 1,000 pips to make a lot of money. You just need one pair or two pairs at the most. Come on, somebody. Who am I talking to tonight? You don't need all of that. Where is my training? Oh, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Yes, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Sit on your hands. Sit on your hands. Sit on your hands. There we go. Let's get it. I don't come here to play, y'all. This is so serious, and people don't really understand because maybe you're not in a situation where you have to take this thing serious yet. Maybe life has not gotten real for you yet, but when I started this, life got so extremely real for me. So I focus on the power of 20 pips. I hope you can see this. It's time to take a screenshot, because if you focus on this right here, I promise you, it'll feed you, it'll feed your mama, it'll feed grandma, it'll feed everybody for the rest of your life if you just simply focus on 20 pips a day. Now, don't get me wrong. I like to look at the Forex market like flavors. There's 30, 40, 50 different flavors. There's different ways to trade. There's swing trading. There's intraday trading. There's scalping. This is a scalping technique. This is in and out. Okay? Now, I do it in a strategic way so that I make the most of my time, right? When I'm on these charts. But what if you only focused on catching 20 pips, guys? Stop following these big leaders. Stop following the gurus and all of that good stuff. 9 times out of 10, they don't know how to trade for real, okay? This is real life, real people who's trading. Make sure that your mentors and the people that you're following are executing the things that they're teaching you every single day in these markets, because guess what? This is not a game, okay? So make sure that you're implementing things from the right mentors and the right people. And honestly, guys, you have that here in Tradera. You have a one-stop shop education. You have everything that you need inside that back office to teach you how to study and how to look at these charts, how to read these charts like an open book. Okay, so really and truly, everything points back to you. It's not that GU was acting funny today. It's not that GA was acting funny today and all of that good stuff. The market is not a person. The market is not an entity, guys. I hate to be preaching to you like this, but this is what the Holy Spirit has told me to tell you on tonight. I don't know who's here, but I got to tell somebody that it's not the market acting funny. It's you not sitting on your hands. You're not sitting on your hands. You don't have patience. You're not giving yourself enough time to understand what it is that you're doing. Please understand this. I'm trying to help somebody. I really am. I really am trying to help somebody tonight. So I teach a 20 pips and dip strategy, guys. I was in Forex 2 years ago and I quit the industry. I quit because I couldn't get it. I was a part of a company that was teaching me 80 different things. I had 183 educators. That is no joke. That is no lie. okay, and I just couldn't get it. So I quit like a stupid person, right? And then I asked God. I was like, God, give me something simple, please. I just need something simple. I need to make money. Okay, y'all follow me on Facebook. I have a 2-year-old. At the time, she was just a newborn. I was like, God, I need something simple, please. I don't understand fibs. I don't understand Elliott waves and all this other stuff, the Ecomocal cloud and all that. I don't get it. I just don't get none of that. Please show me something simple. And then finally, I was on the charts one day and I was like, let me 20 pips and dip. I just want 20 pips and dip. It came to me out of nowhere. I just want 20 pips and dip. So here is how this is set up. Okay. Imagine in your bank account, whoever it is that you bank with right now, Citibank, HSBC, okay, TD Bank, whoever it is that you bank with, Bank of America, and you put $100 in your bank account. Guess what? Newsflash, tomorrow it's only $100. So I had to humble myself when I came into that realization, like, okay, I need to focus on catching only 20 pips a day. So if I have $100 on Sunday, like today is Sunday, right? And I caught 20 pips today as market open. My new balance in my broker account is $120. If I did this for the whole week, y'all following me? Now, once I have my strategy down packed and I up my lot size to 0.30, which is $3 per pip, I'm focused on the same move. Okay, that's $60 a day. Are y'all following me? I stay consistent. I show up to the market every day and I stay consistent. This is real life. These numbers that y'all seeing is everything that I was doing. I started here though, right? I remember when I started making $100 a day and people was asking me, Max, what are you doing? And I was spending less than 2 hours in the market. Let me keep it 100 for some of y'all. Some of y'all is on y'all job right now making $10 an hour. You think you living good because you making $15 an hour. Well, what if you can make $100 a day in your pajamas, ladies, with your bonnet on, okay? Feeding your kids, you in a house, and you could do this right here, simple. You could potentially replace your income right now. What you're doing in 80 hours, you can do in a week here in a day. Come on, somebody. Y'all are not hearing me. It's consistency. All it takes is consistency. That's it. All it takes is consistency. And you see, I'm not for everybody. Coach Max is not for everybody because, I'm not as calm as other coaches. I'm not as, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm going to keep it real. I started taking this thing seriously because I had to feed my daughter. I don't think y'all understand. I had no other choice. It wasn't no going to a job. It was figuring out how to trade, period. So I got consistent and I started making $100 a day, right? Using the 20 pips and dip strategy. And then I was like, you know what? Let me up my lot size just a bit because now I get it. Now I got it down packed just a little bit. All right. At lot size 0.70, that's $7 per pip, y'all. Well, guess what? That's $140 a day. What can that do for somebody? What can that do for somebody right now? Y'all understand? Standard lot, $10 per pip. When I started throwing standard lots on my 20 pip and dip strategy, let me explain something to y'all. I started doing something called twin trading. Okay, because now I got in a place where, let's say you did this once a week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say if you stay consistent for 6 weeks on this strategy, you could be making a potential $200 to $800 a day because I twin trade. So I placed 2 orders. I placed 2 orders for this right here. So in an hour, 2 hours, I've made $200 to $400 in the market. I'm going about my day, y'all. I'm at the gym. Understand? I'm at the nail salon. You feel me? I'm on a lunch date with my husband. I don't know what other people are doing, but this is what I do. I can only show you what I do. And I have to give you the mindset behind it so you can understand that this is serious. This is not follow everybody else and clap for everybody else and say, wow, you did a good job in the market. It's time to stop all of that. It's time to say, you know what? I'm going to show up every single day to the market consistently because I am here to feed my family. I am not here to feed the broker. Once you put yourself in the mindset of, I am going to show up every day, win or lose, and if you stay consistent, you're not going to lose. You are not going to lose. You are not going to lose, period. You understand? I put myself in the mindset that I'm worth too much. I'm worth too much. I was working at a hospital killing myself. I have a back injury, y'all, from a job. Who's doing that? I'm not doing that anymore. You understand? I was making $15 an hour. I thought that was, oh, I'm living a good life. Right. We do that over here every single day. Somebody's monthly salary. You understand? And that's not to brag or boast. That's just the facts. It can be done. But you have to humble yourself and start here. That's what you got to do. So this is the plan. I hope you took a screenshot of it while I was preaching just now. I'm sorry sometimes. Y'all know the Holy Spirit be taking over, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, we can get on Trading View now, though. Let's get it. All right. So I seen Euro USD pop up. I seen let's see, GA. I seen, y'all drop your pairs one more time. I see a lot going on in the chart. A lot going on in the chart here. Let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. I see compounding your account daily. That's what you got to do. Yup. Practice being consistent. Yup. Y'all funny. Pass around the collection plate. Y'all funny. Yes. Y'all, I'm telling you, Tradera is like a breath of fresh air for me. Y'all are not understanding. Y'all are not understanding. All right. AUD. Okay, I see EU. Let me write it down real quick because I'm gonna show y'all on y'all pairs that y'all are following. And please, y'all, stop following 600 pairs a week. When you follow more than 3 pairs a week, what's gonna happen is you're gonna end up missing a move because you're looking at something else. All right, y'all need to write some affirmations. I will consistently follow only 1 to 3 pairs a week. That's it. Pick 3 and that's it. Every pair on the market, I don't care if it's AU, which is one of the slowest moving pairs on the Forex market. She gonna give you 20 pips, bro. You understand? It don't matter what it is. It's just the time that it takes to get there. Y'all following me? It does not matter what it is. You gonna get to your 20 pips. Okay, I see. Okay, all right, y'all. I got like 10 already, so this is what we're gonna work with. Okay, cool. Somebody's unmuted. All right, gotcha. All right, listen. I'm gonna start with EU. So I seen that pop up 3 times, right? This is what I do. Okay. Everybody see my screen? Let me know if you can see it. So I gave you this right here. This is the plan, right? This is the potential of the plan. Can y'all see this? This is the plan. Can y'all see it? Just let me know, one of my leaders. Can y'all see this? This is the 20 pips and dip trading plan. So Coach Max, you mean to tell me, make it big. Let me make it real big so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Coach Max, you mean to tell me that I can take 30 trades. These are not days, these are trades. And I can start with $50 and I could potentially end up with 5 figures in my trading account just taking 30 trades. Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying. Focused on how many pips? 20. This is going to go over some people's heads. This is why I had to blow it up real big. Again, 30 trades. These are not days. Okay? 20 pips. All you're doing is increasing your lot size. You can start this with 50. You can start this with 500. You can start this. I started this plan with $175 just so that my students can see, and I tripled my account in like 3 weeks, something like that. Something like that. How did I execute this plan? Well, everybody see my screen? Let me know if you can see it. So I gave you this right here. This is the plan, right? This is the potential of the plan. Can y'all see this? This is the plan. Can y'all see it? Just let me know, one of my leaders. Can y'all see this? This is the 20 pips and dip trading plan. So Coach Max, you mean to tell me, make it big, let me make it real big so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Coach Max, you mean to tell me that I can take 30 trades. These are not days, these are trades. And I can start with $50 and I could potentially end up with 5 figures in my trading account just taking 30 trades. Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying. Focused on how many pips? 20. This is going to go over some people's heads. This is why I had to blow it up real big. Again, 30 trades. These are not days. Okay? 20 pips. All you're doing is increasing your lot size. You can start this with 50. You can start this with 500. You can start this. I started this plan with $175 just so that my students can see, and I tripled my account in like 3 weeks, something like that. Something like that. How did I execute this plan? Well, I trade London and New York session sometimes. So if I'm trading London and New York session, here's the way I executed this plan. Okay. So I twin trade. So that means that I'm placing 2 orders for 20 pips. Okay. So that'd be like 2 trades. So that's actually 40 pips. Okay. So I can do that in London. I can wake back up and do that again in New York. So I'm placing 2 trades, 2 orders for 20 pips. That's another, 40 pips for the day. So for the whole day, I've caught 80 pips, if that makes sense. That's twin trading, right? So let me slow down. So that's going to take you like a week, 2 weeks to actually flip all of this if you do it that way. You can use one session. You can use London only, or you can use New York only. Okay, and you can do the twin trade. You can place 2 orders for 20 pips, dip up out the market. And if you do this, remember, these are trades. This is giving you 30 trades. You can execute this plan in 15 trading days. Come on, somebody. $11,000, $12,000. If I'm lying, I'm flying, y'all. I swear. It's just not hard. And this is just showing you with 50. If that's what you started with, a lot of people start with 100, 150. Some start with more. It just depends, okay, on what you're trying to do. Okay? It depends on what you're trying to do. It depends on if you have discipline and if you're consistent. If you're only showing up to the market once a week, unless you swing trading, you already done missed the whole ball. You understand? So this is the trading plan. All right? Now, Euro USD. All right, how do I trade? How do you trade, Coach Max? Okay, let's look at this here. The first thing that I do is I come over here to a line chart. I don't know how y'all mark your charts up. I don't use zones. I have not traded like that. That zone thing is very new to me. I understand the importance of it. I see it, but I'm not used to having rectangles on my screen. Remember that I said that I prayed for something super duper simple. I need it simple so that I can make money. And I can almost agree that's how some people here feel today. Tonight, I understand. You can learn all of that stuff as you go, but the whole point is to show up to the market consistently every day. Please write that down. I will show up to the market consistently every day. I don't care if you swing trade. I don't care if you intraday, you hold your trades for 3 days. I don't care. Show up. If you show up, half of the job is already done, right? So I come over to this line chart and I want to see the market structure. I want to see the price action. I just want to see it. I can't see it looking at the chart with the candles, if that makes sense. Okay, I don't know what it is about my brain. It's just too much. It's too messy for me. So I drop down to the line chart on an hour, okay? And I get me a horizontal line. You can color these lines to whatever color you want. I just use this pink looking color because I'm on a black background. I was using yellow at one point, but I use yellow for something else. So I'm going to show you that. Okay, I'm looking for the lowest point. Okay, and again, guys, I go back just about 2, 3, at the most 4 weeks. I'm not doing it like this here, even though I can zoom out and you can see this is a key area right here of support and resistance. Okay, meaning that price was playing as a floor right here. Okay, price came down to this area and did not push through this area. Okay, I see that it came up to this area, so playing as resistance back in October. All right, so I look for things like that. That's important to me, but I just want to see kind of right now what's going on, and that's good for me. I use about 4 lines on my chart, y'all, no lie. All right, so I'm gonna put a few more. This is Euro USD. And let's see. So I'm looking left to look right. That's what I do on a line chart. Okay, you kind of see right here if I zoom in. So right here on December 10th, and yeah, it was the same day, it was playing as resistance, which means price came up to this ceiling, okay, and didn't push through. But if we look here on December 20th, okay, Friday, it played as support. So this is a key area for me to look at, okay? Let me do another one. Let's see. You guys got to come practice this. The only way to get this stuff is if you show up. I promise you, you start clicking around on TradingView, it ain't going to be long before you start placing trades. Okay, this right here is playing as a floor. This right here, ceiling, 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 okay? This is an area for me. And when you're placing support and resistance, guys, 2 to 3 touches. Okay, and that's also taught in your back office. Telling y'all gonna be addicted to these charts in a minute after I show you what I'm about to show you. Here's another area that I see, ceiling, floor, floor, floor. This is a key area right here. Price keep coming to this area. I want to be able to see this stuff. I want to be able to identify this stuff, right? I usually use 4 lines, and anything beyond that, I kind of just leave it alone. That's just me. I just need 4 lines. I need to see price action right now, okay? I'm using Heiken Aishi candles, okay, which are Japanese candles. I don't use the regular candles anymore. When I click back to my candles, now I can kind of see the market structure. Okay, I can see the most recent high. Okay, I can see the most recent low. I can see what's going on Euro USD. We're on the hourly time frame. So let's go back as if this never happened yet. Okay, so I'm gonna grab me a trend line. I'm gonna grab me a trend line. And what I see, let's say none of this happened yet. Let's say this right here happened, right? So, okay, this happened. I drew me a trend line, and let's say I was waiting for structure to break. Okay, so I'd have been reading this as, okay, we are in a what? An uptrend, because we are respecting our trend line here, right? So the market was creating higher highs, higher lows. Y'all know, y'all should go study market structure, higher lows, so on and so forth, right? Until structure was broken. But okay, once structure breaks, I am now looking for selling opportunities. Does that make sense? Somebody asked me earlier, like if you were looking for buys, for example, here, and you kind of missed the move, okay, draw a trend line and sit on your hands until structure breaks. Period. Stop trying to get in a buy right here. You missed the move already. Don't worry. The market can only move in 3 directions. Either it's consolidating right here, it's moving sideways, either it's in an uptrend, or either we are in a downtrend. That's it. There's nothing else going on these charts. Y'all are complicating this thing. There's nothing else going on. That's all that's going on these charts. I'm telling y'all gonna be making money until you get bored, because you're seeing the same things over and over. You're gonna be like, all your USD do is go up, down, and sideways. That's it. Put that in your head from now, because that's all that goes on with these currencies, right? So I study candlestick patterns, okay? I'm going to teach you one right now, okay? This little plus sign right here, this is a doji candle. Most of you all should know that. If you're not, if you're brand new, I will provide to you a reversal candlestick pattern chart so you can see that. Actually, let me pull it up right now. Hold on. Dun, dun, dun. I hope y'all getting some value. I hope y'all are getting some value. I hope y'all are getting some value.
Man, this is tight, man. I'm eating it all up, every bit. I feel like I'm placing my mindset like a newbie, and I'm just soaking it in. It feels so good.
Yes,
I'm just being taught, you know what I'm saying? It's great.
You have to, you have to just put yourself back in that place. Like, man, I remember when I was brand new, like I put myself there when I teach, because it's very important. Most people, they just don't get it yet. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand. Here we go. So I started studying in the beginning, guys, the reversal candlestick patterns. I actually started trading without support and resistance, guys. I started trading without trend lines. I literally studied these reversal candlestick patterns in the market, and I trained my eyes to see market structure. Okay, I trained my eyes. Like, I literally was a naked trader. I just zoomed out and I was like, all right, I can see these levels without having the lines. But as you grow, you gotta use either zones if you use zones. You got to use your fibs if you use fibs. You got to use trend lines if you use trend lines. Like, whatever. Again, remember those flavors I was talking to you. Tia, can we do this using the replay button? Yeah, I don't use that though. I'm about to show you exactly how I do this. You can do that using the replay button if you'd like to on TradingView. Okay. Reversal candlestick. So anytime one of these appear in a market, okay, a doji or long-legged doji, they look like T's, crosses, or plus signs, like I like to call them. Typically, the market tends to move in the other direction. Okay. I have just recently learned that with Heiken Aishi candles, Derek kind of explains it better than I do, that you really don't need any of this anymore unless you're using regular candlesticks, okay? You just need to focus on the doji candles, okay? Because the Heiken Aishi candles, they give you see, plus sign, they're smaller, okay? They have wicks on the other end, and they typically show you that a reversal is about to take place in the market. Okay, so right at the bottom of this uptrend, what do we see? Respecting our trend line. Zoom in so y'all can see it. See? What happened? We were in a downtrend. The doji candle formed, and it turned around and price skyrocketed, right? So you tend to look for that. So typically, not all the time, but sometimes when price is about to break structure, you tend to see a whole bunch of dojis start to form. Typically, sometimes, study this. Go look at your pairs. Go mark up your charts and go look. Doji candle. This is what I consider, we call that a spinning top, but still similar to a doji candle, okay? Very small wicks on either side. Doji, spinning top, doji candle, spinning top, doji candle, spinning top. So I'm seeing all of this and I see that I'm sitting on support. I drew my trend line from before, right? And then we broke. So the moment that I see this on the hour, I'm going to come get me a vertical line, and I'm going to mark this candle, and I mark it yellow. Hold on, y'all. My trading view is acting weird. There we go. All right. Boom. I enter the market on the 5 minute. Okay. So we're going to come find that candle. This is so important, y'all. So important. Okay. So important. Now, for me, take a look at this. Okay, this candle was completely closed underneath the trend line. Okay, this is still my trend line from the hourly. And then a doji candle was formed, but I personally am not entering the market until I see a candle completely closed below the trend line. That means structure was broken. That means we in there. That means it's time for market execution. That means I'm fixing to put me a horizontal line right here, and I put it dotted, and here's the price. This is market execution. You in there for the sell. You're going to take your measurement tool. You're going to take your measurement tool when you see that, okay? Mind you, I haven't even traded this. I don't even trade this pair. I'm just trying to show y'all the sauce. I'm just trying to give you the sauce, okay? Let me move this over. So this is my entry right here where this dotted line is, okay? I have my my indecision candle. I marked it on an hourly time frame. I also got a second confirmation, and I broke structure, and I broke my trend line. When I draw a trend line, it does not move until structure is broken. Some of y'all trying to move the trend line around on a 5 minute. Why are you doing that? You drew it wick to wick on the hour. Do not move it. It's there for a reason. Okay, and I'm gonna give you another moving average that I use to even give me extra confluence. But guys, I don't enter the market into drawdown ever. Who's doing that? We're not doing that, right? This is all about patience and sitting on your hands. So the moment I market execution, the moment I hit sell on my MT4, okay, I'm going to measure 20 pips. Okay, 20 pips is right here. I just click it. This is the measurement tool. I get another line here. Okay, this is 20 pips. This is what 20 pips look like on your USD. Okay. You see this right here, this dotted line. And the reason why I make it dotted because I don't want to confuse myself with my support and resistance areas. Okay. But I'm looking at price. So I put in take profit 1.1209 and I go about my day. I'm not worried about this coming back up here because I got confirmation that I broke structure. So I'm not worried about this reversal. Am I watching my chart? Yes, because I'm scalping, but I'm not worried. You understand? When you come back over to your hourly chart, let's see how long it took you to make 20 pips. Okay. So you entered the market somewhere around here. Oh, I didn't mark my candle. Sorry, y'all. Let me mark my entry candle. So y'all can clearly see this. Okay, this was the indication that we move into the downside, right? This is where I entered at. I'm gonna change this back to pink or something. There we go. You see this? This is clear, y'all. This is like perfect entry. We broke the trend line once again. This was my indecision candle on the hourly time frame. I got another one. I got a doji. Here it go again, y'all. I can't make this up. Reversal candlesticks. Okay, you usually see them right around there. The next candle that is the same color as the trend that I'm looking for, as the the trade that I'm looking for, which would be a red candle, a selling candle, I'm looking for a sell, market execution. That's my entry right here. As soon as it closes below, right? So let's see, on an hourly time frame. And I do this a lot, y'all, on gold. So I can make 20 pips in like less than an hour. But this is Euro USD. It moves a little slower. So let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, you was holding this for a little bit. Doesn't really matter. You made your 20 pips and you out the market. Let me bring something to your attention. Now, when you're consistent with this strategy, I don't care if it takes you 24 hours. I don't care if it takes you 2 days. I don't care if it takes you 10 minutes. If you could do this right here, consistently place 2 orders, you're gonna get good at this. You're gonna humble yourself and you're gonna start right here. You're gonna get good at this. You're gonna get so good at this, you're gonna get bored. Right? Look at this, y'all. 20 pips, right? Remember, I was telling you could place 2 orders, so that's 40 pips, and you out the market. And you start increasing your lot size, increasing your lot size, increasing your lot size. So say for an example, you have placed a standard lot, all right, for 20 pips, and you place 2 orders, so that's 40 pips. So your profit would have been $400, even if it took 12 hours. Some people work 40 hours to make $400. Let me put it like that. So it does not matter what you're trading is going to give you 20 pips. You're going to use this method, Tia, when it breaks structure, when it's appropriate to use this. Okay, if you missed a move, like for example, if you had missed, let me go back to trading view. If you missed this move right here, no worries. What is the market doing right now? We in a downtrend. No problem. We draw another trend line and you wait till it breaks structure. That's it. Be in position. Be ready. Have your charts marked up. Be ready. You could do this 2 ways. You could have drew this trend line for this downtrend. Let me take this one away. Let me tell you what some of my students do. Guess what? We buying here. We're buying here. We're buying here. You understand? You can do this however you see fit. You can use it as a breakout, or you can use it as respecting your trend lines. Does that make sense, Tia? Did I answer your question? Hopefully, I'm not seeing nothing in the chat. Alyssa said nuggets. Yes, yes, yes. So that's what I do. You can do it that way, okay? And that's completely not using any types of indicators on your chart, nothing. This is just straight up candlestick patterns, and this is straight up market structure. That's it. In and out, 20 pips, I'm out the market. Done for the day. But let me show you, let's say I'm brand new. I know nothing. Coach Max, I don't know nothing about no damn trend line. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Let me make it even more easier for you. Let me make it even more easier for you. I have a moving average that I use, and I call it the money line. Okay, moving average exponential. Okay. And you're gonna go over the settings. You're gonna change the length to 50. You're gonna change the style over to blue. And I'm gonna change the thickness to like the 2nd or 3rd thickness there. So check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Did I not just have a trend line drawn like this here? What's going on with my 50? If I had this is this extra confluence for me. I started using this in the beginning when Look how this is set up. The moment that I am below, so the 50 moving average to me is like a support and resistance line, okay? That's how I use it. When I'm above my 50, buying opportunities. You see what I'm saying? When I'm below, selling opportunities, or at least gives me the confirmation that I am in the right direction and that I am in the right trend. Y'all seeing this? Exactly where I can't even make this up if I wanted to. This is the 50 right here. This is my trend line. This was the candle that I marked. I hope somebody paying attention. Was that not? Did I not say the next candle that closes below my trend line, that is my entry candle? And I'm still on the hourly time frame. I hope somebody sees this. I hope somebody paying attention, because I can't make this up, right? So check this out. Even if I didn't know how to draw, I could take away all of my support and resistance areas, and I can just trade with trend lines in my 50 and I'm out the door. I wanted something simple. I need to make money now. So let me show you something. So let me drop down to my 5-minute chart now that we have the 50 on it. Let me show you how beautiful this can be for you. Okay? This is my candle that was marked on an hourly time frame. Okay? It was actually this one right here. Right? Look at this, y'all. Look at this big, beautiful gap between, like, literally, y'all. Look at this. Say I missed all of this. That's fine. I still got my trend line, so this let me know, okay, it's about to break structure. I have my doji candle. That's a reversal candle. I'm still sitting on my trend line, so I'm like, okay, I'm not going to enter until right about here. That's just me. I want perfect entry. I don't want no drawdown. Perfect entry. Then I mark my candle. I go in my MC4, market execution. Boom, bang, bang, bam. We in there. I'm measuring 20 pips immediately. And once I get to my 20 pips, hold on, because this is Euro USD. On gold, it's like 2 candles. Huh? Yes. No. I'm measuring my 20 pips. See, I'm so used to gold, y'all. Listen. Gold is like 2 candles for real. Here we go. Right here. Boom. Once I make my measurement, I come and get another horizontal line. And you see this price right here? This is my TP. 1.1199. Now, if you twin trading, you're going to market execution twice right there. You're going to bomb, sell. But here's the beautiful thing, y'all. If you're using the 50 on the hourly time frame, you can twin trade and you can take profit. This was the sauce I didn't give y'all on Friday. You can take profits here for your first order, and you get back on your hour and you riding. You is riding until you get to your next support. Okay? You riding because you can clearly see with the 50 that you are respecting your sell zone. Y'all, look at this. I'm selling here. I got another indecision candle. I'm putting another order in. Let me give y'all some real nuggets tonight. Let me just give it to you, because they think this is the game for real. I have another indecision candle on my 50. Oh, we in there. What? We riding. 2 structures, bro. To what? Look, did I not hit my next level of support? Did we not hit the next level of support? And guess what? Indecision candle on support. What's happening right now? The market is turning around. When I cross my 50, listen, y'all don't want to hear me preach. When I cross this right here, I'm looking for buying opportunities. That's it. I'm doing the same thing. Y'all getting doji. Whoever's trading this right now, you getting doji candles right now. I'm moving on to the next pair because this is too much sauce. Next, what we got? Let's go to, I seen GN. This work on everything. We on GN next, because I can't. This is too much. Brittany said bomb emoji. Oh man, I hope somebody paying attention. This is too much. Yeah, let's look at GN. I already had GN marked out. I don't trade her. Let me take off the 50 because I want y'all to see exactly from start to finish. I'm just gonna walk you through real quick because I got a couple more pairs to go through. So once again, this is all that I do, guys. Line chart on the hourly time frame. Okay, and I'm just gonna zoom in just so let me see. Now that's too far back for me. I go to like maybe the beginning because we at the end of December, so this would be it for me. And I only use like 4 lines on my chart. I'm looking for the lowest points. I'm looking for the lowest point. All right, that's the lowest point right now that I can see with my eyes. Then I'm looking, let's see here, y'all. Right there, let me see. This right here had a huge fall. So let's do it like this. Let's do it like that. Let me see here. All right. I use a line chart for my eyes, y'all. I cannot mark this up with, we're gonna use that right there. It's playing as ceiling and floor. Y'all hear me sometimes? Ceiling resistance, floor is support. Okay, I see support, and then I zoom out to check. Oh, look, oh, look, oh, look. Okay, that's why I use the line chart. Do you see? Do you see what I see now? This is why I use a line chart. Look. Zones or whatever y'all call it. I don't use zones. Don't laugh at me. Don't judge me. I can only see. I just want to make sure my line chart is respecting both sides. And it is. So it's letting me know, Max, you good. And I'm going to zoom out because I just want to see price action. I just want to see what's going on right now. I can see my market structure. I'm going to flip back over to my Heiken Aishi candles. I'm not even going to pull up my 50 yet. I'm going to pull up my 50 at the end to show you that these trend lines, and all you need is these trend lines, and all you need is these candles so you can see what the heck is going on. Okay, and I'm going to do 2 examples. We're going to do it right now as in this. So you already done missed this. Whoever's trading this right here. You can play this 2 ways. You could have been buying off of this trend line. Okay. Or you waiting for this to be broken. That's one way to do it, but I want to look for, let me see. We're going to use, no, that's not a good one. GM been ranging for a minute. Come on. You see all of this? This to me is consolidation. Even though I know you can scalp this, this is all consolidation to me. So this would have been a good uptrend to me. So let's see here. Here go one. Let's click this out real quick. I'm gonna show you a past example and a now example, and y'all get ready to scalp the mess out of this. Especially because GN is volatile. So don't move my levels. Don't move those levels. Okay. So check this out, family. Hold on. I don't feel comfortable with what I just did. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure that level. Okay, there we go. Let me make sure that thing was right. All right, here we go. So here we go. Draw a trend line, right? Before I even pull out the 50, I don't even depend on the 50. The 50 is confluence, y'all. I don't depend on it. I just need support and resistance. I need me some trend lines, and we good. So in this example, back on, what is this, December the 3rd, right? We was in an uptrend. So say you had missed this whole move here, okay? Or you had drew the trend line here, whatever the case might be. Okay, you missed this whole move, no problem. Market can only do what? Market can only move up, sideways, and then in a downtrend. Exactly what I just said is what's going on. It was in an uptrend. It started ranging, right? We fell down to what? Support. It shot up for a little bit. Okay, we came back to a support level and now it's in a downtrend. That's all price does. If you could just tell yourself, that's all it does. So don't be in the chat. I hope anybody on here don't be in the company chat talking about, oh, GM playing today. It's not playing. You just wasn't in position. That's what happened. You ain't have your charts marked up to catch these pips. Do y'all understand? You wasn't in position, and I having to tell my students, like, listen, y'all gonna have to be very transparent with yourself in order to become a consistent, profitable, disciplined trader. If you can be transparent and say, you know what, the reason why I'm 60 pips in drawdown today is because I wasn't in position, because I didn't have no trend lines, because I just looked at my chart and all I seen was red candles, so I thought we was selling. This is not that, okay? This is not the casino. This is not Vegas. This is not Atlantic City, okay? Y'all need to get in position. That's it. You need to get in position. So let's say back on December 3rd, when the structure break? December 5th, right? So you might have been sitting here for a minute. This is why we got 3 pairs that we consistently follow throughout the week. Because, okay, we watching GN, and then what happened? I see an indecision candle touching my trend line. Okay, vertical line, my yellow vertical line. Okay, I need that mark. I'm gonna hop down to my 5-minute chart. Boom, boom. Right? Let me show y'all how to execute. Ooh, GN is so busy. Look at all of this. All right, there we go. And this is why I marked them on the hourly, because it's like you're never going to find a candle you was looking at when you come down to lower time frames is real busy. Okay, so this is exactly what I'm talking about. I would not have been selling right here, because what happened? Ness, you trade GN. Who trying to be 10 pips in drawdown? No. When you start dropping stuff like this, $20 per pip, that's $200 in drawdown. No. That's what we not finna do, right? This is what I'm trying to tell y'all, family. You cannot do this, okay? You have to make sure that you are in precise entry. Come down to my 5-minute chart. I sit on my hands until I have a candle that closes completely below this trend line, period. I don't think y'all understand. I don't think y'all hearing me. This is my entry candle. Boom, market execution. We in there, okay? I'm in my MT4. I marked this candle immediately. Now, depending on what you're trading, you might have to mark it after, but I mark it immediately because it's going to take me no time. This is your entry price, 2.00667, and I'm immediately taking my measurement tool, and I'm counting. Look, see, when you trading, see, I already know this move like gold. Boom. That's 20 pips. I get another one, I mark it. You done made a potential. I'm just going to give you the figures. I hope y'all got a screen. I'm just going to give you the whatever it is that you're leveraging. You done made a potential whatever you're leveraging in 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes. And you're done for the day. But hold up, wait, Coach Max, you said something about twin trading and you said something about placing 2 orders. I did. So guess what? When I put my 50 on and respecting this 50 line and I see that I'm below my trend line, guess what happened? Not only did I make my potential, whatever this is, whatever I leverage, guess what happened? We riding till market structure breaks. Do you understand? We riding till market structure breaks. So you will have made your 20 pips here and then an extra what? 65 pips? Sounds good to me, family. I don't know about y'all, but I'm just saying. When you get in right, when you have this type of entry, you ain't worried about this pullback. You ain't worried about none of that because guess what? You are respecting the trend. You ain't worried about that. As long as we below this, you ain't worried about that. We riding until you have to see it though. You have to study market structure. Some of y'all skipping over them videos in your back office, but what you need to do is go back there and go review market structure. Am I open in my back office? I'm always open. Because I feel like if I'm a teacher, I'm gonna give you everything, right? I'm gonna show some of y'all where to go find it. This is like so not a game. Let me show y'all something. Education and come down to technical analysis. This is homework. I hope y'all taking notes. Because if you train your eyes to see, you will never be broke again, fam. Market structure is right here. Some of y'all are confused because you ain't trying to come back here, but what you need is back here. Market structure, that's all it is. If you can see, I see market structure with my eyes because I watched these videos till my eyes bled when I first learned how to trade. Market structure and price action is back to back for a reason. That's exactly what this is. I can see with my eyes without even having on this EMA. I don't need the moving average. I can see it. Okay, we went into a range. Nobody wants to be in a trade when we're ranging. So if I'm in a downtrend like this, I don't mind these little small pullbacks. But if I can see like, okay, we done came up more than like 10 pips. Yeah, this is what I'm not fixing to do. I'm taking profit. That's just me with this technique. I can see that with my eyes. Yes, Lauren, not just the lives, getting the lessons. That's where the money is. That's where the money is. Alyssa said her mind is being blown right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Tia, it is you waiting for a reversal, but you have to have your charts marked up. You have to be in position before the moves happen. Otherwise, you getting in the trade in the middle of a move. That you want to be at the top of a move. So if you miss a move, you gotta wait. You gotta be patient and wait for the next move. Okay. So this is GN. Alyssa says she ain't sleeping tonight. You shouldn't, babe. Listen, stay up for London and come catch these pips with us. Listen, let me give it to y'all right now. So GN, let me take away these dotted lines. And don't get confused. This is totally different than what Derek teaches you guys. His stuff is a little bit more intraday position, a little bit longer, depending on what's going on. This is straight scalping. Okay, so you have to be on your chart and you have to identify your trend, guys. You have to have your support and resistance zones marked up however you do it, whether it be with the rectangles or the lines, whatever the case might be. You have to see market structure. You have to see what's going on. You have to be able to see it because if you don't see it, you're going to miss a move. Okay? You're going to miss this move. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to told you. Right? Don't miss it. Get on your charts like this is Sunday. This is all I do. Y'all have every pair just marked up. I'm like, okay. This is what's going on. Okay. And I'm on near London or New York or whenever she moves and I'm just waiting. All right. So again, what we doing? All right. Come mark your charts up. Now, I trade gold. I'm going to give you gold right now. I trade gold every day. She is going to give me the majority of what I'm looking for during New York session. 100%. Right? I'm not taking my lines away because I already marked this up, y'all. Like I really trade this, so I'm not doing this over. That's what's not gonna happen. But I will show you this trend line and this 50 real quick. All right. All right, there we go. I don't think I like that. Let me get this trend line together. Here we go. There we go. All right, there we at. What y'all think I'm waiting on right now? Just look at it. What am I waiting on? She either gonna break this trend line or she gonna keep going to the upside. She either gonna break this, right? So I would mark it like I use call levels. Okay, so she either gonna be, if she break this, I'm putting in my call levels app. Okay, 1477.20. That means I need to get in position. Okay, if she breaks this is why you mark support and resistance. Either way, it's a break. Listen, let me tell you something. They're either gonna break up or they're gonna break down. Simple. And I do something like this here. Okay. I'll do something like this here. I love doing stuff like that. I show my students this all the time. I'm like, okay, what's happening now? She just gonna break up or down. Where I have that picture saved somewhere. Let me pull it up for y'all because there we go. I cannot make this up. I wish I could, y'all, but I can't. I can't make it up. I'm just looking at what the chart giving me. That's all I'm really doing. What is the chart giving me? Where's that picture? Why it didn't pop up yet? Oh, it's loading. Hold on, y'all. It got to pop up. I got to show y'all this. I hope somebody getting some value from me tonight to get in the market and make some money tomorrow. Come on, open. What's up? I need y'all to see this pattern. Like, I be on these charts so much to the point where it's like I'm really only drawing these trend lines so y'all can see them. I train my eyes. That's all it is. When you train your eyes to see what's happening right now with gold. Okay. I drew a pennant. All right. There we go. It's popping up right now. She gonna either break. What is this? What is this, y'all? What is it? Can you see this? Can you see it? What is this? Let me just pull it over. I'm just gonna shut up. What are we looking at right now? She either gonna do this, she gonna do one of these. What do y'all see this? Do y'all see this? Oh my goodness. Mr. Market Maker, what you think about this, family? What you think about this here? What's happening right now? This is what's going on with gold. I'm just waiting for her to break out. Once she break out, are we in there for the win? Once she break out of this same pattern that I see all the time, let me give y'all some more sauce. Let me see what about my 50. Oh, we above my 50? What? We are above, and I have 3 doji candles sitting right here. Don't worry, I missed these pips right here. I'm not worried about. I'm waiting for her to break out. It's a wrap. As soon as she break out this structure right here, which it looks like, let me go ahead and set my call level right now so I can go ahead and catch this buy on gold, get my 20 pips, and go about my day. I'm just saying. I could drop it in the chat once we are finished. Yeah. Brittany said her hands is itching. Brittany said it's the whole meal, not the sauce with a large drink. I can't. Listen, y'all. Go get this money. Like, what are y'all doing? I can send it to you. Because here's the thing. When you start drawing, all this is right here. Let me pull it up real big. All this is right here is just patterns that happen all the time. Some people will call these intraday patterns, but really and truly, it don't matter what you're looking at. The market moves in these directions. This is I can't explain it how I'm saying Derek. I can't explain it how he does. Okay. But these is what I see. I can just give it to you how I see it. Okay. When I start drawing my trend lines, these is what I see that forms in the market. Okay. This is what I see. She either going, and I plan for both moves, is what I'm trying to tell y'all, family. I plan for both of these. This is really the one I wanted to show you. And I show my students this all the time. This happens in gold once a week. She either going to break up or she going to break down. Make sense? And most pairs do this. You just have to see it with your eyes. They have other patterns like flags. Y'all should know head and shoulders, double tops. Those are the M's and the W's in the market. Double bottom, stuff like that. It's just something extra that can help you see. So that's all I'm waiting on. I'll post a picture in the morning when this pop up. Give it a few hours. She'll break out, right? So what I do is, let's see. Once she breaks out, for example, I already got my, 3 doji candles sitting on my 50. Oh, listen. And listen. I'm just going to mark it somewhere right here. Okay. This is what's happening with gold right now. I come down to my 5-minute chart, y'all. Listen to me. Listen. Do you see this? As soon as I break above this trend line, I'm just gonna be quiet. This is real time. This is real time. Like, as soon as she break above this trend line, you understand? I can literally get in at the top of this trend. On my 5-minute chart, I'm looking at my 50. Look, she been in an uptrend. But when you're looking at what she went up 35 pips already? No problem. When she breaks out, she takes off like a rocket. So what am I doing? I'm chilling. And guess what, y'all? When I see these patterns like this, let me take the 50 off. And let me go back on the hour so you can really see it. When I see these patterns like this, and I see my support and resistance, I'm still riding. You understand? Every day, gold gives me 20 pips every day. Whether she touches my support or resistance or not, this is just one of those pairs that she's going to give it to you. And she's going to do it London and New York. You understand? Listen, y'all, because I trade this for real. I trade this for real. I caught this right here. Look, I was showing my students this the other day. Something like that. It was something like that. I caught this. It was like a huge spike up. She shot up like 100 pips. Yep, this was that day. And I was just in there riding. I was like, oh, okay, this is what she's doing. She broke out. Okay. No problem. That's what these currencies do. So I'm gonna leave that alone because I'm definitely getting in that in a few hours. Okay. I'm just looking at my I seen GU. I ain't gonna keep y'all up too long unless y'all want to hop off right now. But we could keep going. It really don't matter to me. GU, let's get it. Line chart. Y'all say y'all ain't going to sleep anyway, so it really don't even matter. Let's go. Line chart.
Yo, I just want to step in real quick. Yo, this is tight, fam. I'm soaking it all up. You know what I'm saying? I'm just enjoying it. So,
He's like, I gotta step in. This is too much. Listen, Derek, I'm trying to make sure they make some money tomorrow. You understand? Listen, tonight, London session. What's up? Like, this is lit. This is lit. This is what I asked for. This is what I prayed for. I needed simplicity. You understand? I told myself, I was like, you know what? In 2020, I'm going to learn how to swing trade, but I can always go back to my 20 pips and dip. I know that I can make $400, $500, $600, $700, $800 a day using this strategy. I know that. That's nothing. That's light. 10 minutes. We out. Like, we ain't wasting no time. You understand? Y'all can do this every day. And the thing is, when I first started trading gold, guys, I was told that, oh, you can only trade gold Tuesday through Thursday. Guess what? I trade gold Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it don't matter. Because I know she's going to give me 20 pips a day, period. Every pair is going to give you that. I don't care if it's the Australian dollar, the New Zealand, I don't care. She going to give it to you. So if you know that, if you put it in your mind that it's almost guaranteed for me to make this money, I just have to show up. Tell me now, what is stopping you from going to get this money? I'm trying to understand. Y'all feel me? Listen, y'all. That's all I got to say. The only person stopping you is you. You scared. You don't want to show up to the chart. You too scared to lose money. But if you come mark up your charts on this here Sunday and you leave these support and resistance lines on your chart for the whole week. Let me see something with this here. I'm actually going to keep it right there. When I have spikes like this on my chart, I don't even really mess with it. So I'm looking for price action right now. I can see with my eyes that we had market structure right here. We're in a downtrend. You can see this with your eyes. Like once you get on the line chart and you put a few areas of support and resistance, that's all I need right there. I don't need nothing more than that. Let's get it. Heiken Aishi candles. Well, what do you know? What do you know? We are, hold on. This is GU. Oh, GU about to, let me say what she looked like she about to break structure soon. What's the time right now? It's 11 p.m. Eastern. Look, 12, 1, 2, 3, right around London. 4 a.m. Y'all see this? Be an expectation, something going, is she going to break down or she going to break up? This is why it's important to have your support and resistance mark. She playing support for too many hours. Look at this. You understand? She been playing support for too many hours. When you throw your 50 on, look, y'all clean. I'm trying to tell y'all, even if you don't know how to draw a trend line, even if you don't know how to draw a trend line, even if you don't know how to draw a trend line. Let me just take this off. Okay. This GU right now, y'all. This GU right now. So guess what happens? Guess what happens? I'm a mark it. I'm a mark it, and it didn't even happen yet. And I'm gonna drop down some of my 5-minute charts so you can really see. There we go. That's what you're waiting on. Either she gonna keep ranging or she gonna break. If she watch it though, she might keep going down, but that's why you have your support here. So if she come down, then you know what to do. You selling. If she breaks your trend line, let me put the 50 back on. She breaks the trend line, you know what to do. You're buying, guys. Simple. Let me give you a past example on GU. Let's look at her. Okay. Let's look at her real quick. Let's say none of this happened yet, right? You draw your trend line. You just sit on your hands, y'all. You sit, you chilling. You ain't doing nothing. You got 2 other pairs you could look at, no problem. Okay, we missed all of this, no worries. I ain't worried about that. Okay, we'll zoom in real quick though. I have an indecision candle sitting right on my trend line. Well, what do you know? I could do this on every single pair y'all gave me. Y'all not understanding. It does not matter. Every pair is going to give you 20 pips. Like, check this out. Okay, let's drop down to our 5-minute chart and let's go find it. Let's go find it real quick. And then I'm going to throw my 50 on so y'all can see for extra confluence. So guess what? I'm not I'm not selling right here. You see what I mean? You sit on your hands until you completely see a candle that's going in your direction. So you're looking for selling opportunities that has completely closed below your trend line. You understand? This is your entry candle right here. That's your entry candle, not here, because guess what? I'm not taking a chance. I used to be that trader that used to hit market execution here, and guess what? Hit this trend line and one of these happen. Or it's breaking through the trend line. You see what I'm saying? And one of these happen. Right? Who got time to be in 40, 50 pips in drawdown? That's what we not doing. This is about patience. This is about precise. This is about having precise entry. Right? So you sit on your hands. You see it. You're like, okay, indecision candle on the hour chart. No problem. It's not time yet. Oh, but I see it. Market execution on your MC4. Boom, we in a trade. Check this out. That's your entry price. All you got to do is zoom out. None of this happened yet. Let's pretend. Zoom out a little bit more. 20 pips. Okay. There we go. Okay, G, it don't take too long to give it to you. I need y'all to see do y'all see how small this move is? I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, so on GU, market execution, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes, she gave it to you. So you mean to tell me, Max, in 25 minutes, whatever I leveraged, whatever it was, I was in and out and done for the day in 25 minutes. And again, like I said, put your 50 on for extra confluence. Okay, so when you see this market execution, right, you still have to respect your trend line, guys. We riding until structure is broken. But this day, this must have been something weird, right? This, again, put your 2 orders in. Boom, boom, right here. As soon as you see this, boom, boom, 2 orders, 20 pips and dip. You just got to watch it. Let me look back on the hour. Just want to see something real quick. Is this? Yep. Listen, on the hour chart, that's what I meant to say. We riding. You ain't worried about all that pullback. We riding, okay? This your 20 pips. Look how small it is. I want y'all to see this on the hour chart. So structure's broken. She gave you what, 250 pips? Something like that? And she still kept going, but I'm just saying, you could have took profit here. You could have took profit here. Used your 50 as extra confluence. We still respecting her. You could have put in another order here. We riding. I'm trying to tell you, I'll be chilling. Could have put in an order here. Like, listen. I'm just trying to show you. Yes. This is what gave me the confidence, Brittany, to go live. Can you show an example of when it breaks horizontal support or resistance? You have to use trend lines, Tia. You're not using trend lines on your chart? Ashley said we rich. We are rich. We've been rich. You've been had this knowledge. You just need to see it live. Tia, when you're trading, you need 3 confirmations. For me, I can only give you what I see. So first things first is you need trend lines. You need the second thing, your horizontal support and resistance. Okay, and the third thing for me is candlestick patterns. And then for extra confluence, I just use that 50 moving average, and that's all I use. Okay. That's it.
I understand all of that, but what I'm saying is if it was to continue to buy up on the opposite side of that trend line, instead of breaking the trend line and going down,
then you'll be looking for buying opportunities.
Break it.
That means structure is not broken. That's a very good question. So let me take away this 50 for a second. Let me take away all of this. That's an excellent question. or excellent point rather. Absolutely. That happens sometimes, right? Not always is market not always is it going to go in the direction. That's why I mark the indecision candle and I sit on the 5-minute chart and I wait. But in the instance, just like here, for example, we had an indecision candle and it went to the upside. You would be just looking for buying opportunities. So that's the two ways you can use your trend line. It's either going to bounce off of your trend line or it's going to break your trend line. So structure is now broken. Okay, because this was the most recent high here. You see what I'm saying? And then once we broke the trend line, we went in a whole different trend. So that's what you'll be doing. You'll be trading with your trend. You understand? So if you zoom all the way out, for example, I'm looking at GU right now. This wouldn't even really be a good example. Okay, we was in a downtrend, you see what I'm saying? Here. And then we kind of ranged for a little bit here. And then what happened? She went up. So if I had, and this is really zoomed out, but I'm just giving you an example. Like if I had a trend line here, let me do it like this here. Something like this is just an example. This is just an example. This is not correct, but like I see what you're saying. Like you see how it kind of spiked below right here and she bounced up? That's buying opportunities. Buying, 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 buying. I'm not selling until structure's broken. It has to break at some point. You see? It has to break. As long as you are respecting though, oh, we in there for the buy. We in there, we buying, we riding this up and down until structure's broken. When structure's broke, oh, I love this right here. Oh, when this breaks, oh, we riding down. That's it. That's it. And we ain't in the market for, let me put this on. When you use the 50 just gives you extra confluence. Do you see that? I just picked a random space in the market. The 50 just gives my eyes, okay, we definitely buying. We're definitely buying. We're good until structure is broken. You understand? Like I know I can guarantee, I don't even like to use that word, but I can guarantee you 20 pips a day. I can definitely do that. We're going to move on to US 30. And this works on everything. I gave you gold. I gave you majors. I gave you minors. Excuse me. Doesn't matter what it is. This works on crypto. Don't matter. It's all about being in position. So US 30, y'all, is created a new high. So it's like really, not that it's hard to trade this. It's not hard to trade this. It's just like, I got to zoom out for this one because it just created a new high. Give me a second. I'll show y'all US 30 real quick. Then I'm going to take questions. Then I want y'all to go practice. Who think they can go implement this tonight during London session? Who feel like, even if you're on demo, I don't care if you're on demo, implement it. Demo it for this week. Just demo it. Demo it. So looking at market structure right now, y'all, I can clearly see we are in a clear uptrend. Jada said she was doing that while I was talking. Girl, you funny. Oh, man, I love y'all. Brittany said this is lit. Yeah, you definitely need your trend line. That's all I use, y'all. And let me also say this. Oh, you did last night on Bitcoin? That's amazing, Ashley. I love to hear that. Yeah, Michelle, yes. Close this year out with all the bags, sis. Like, listen, we still got some days left in 2019, y'all. I ain't waiting until January to run up a check. Don't get me started, because I'm going to end up preaching again. All right. Listen, so this is why support and resistance is so important. If you draw zones, amazing. Do what you do. I'm just doing what I do, okay? I'm just doing what I do. If I literally drew this trend line from down here, like, this is like a clear, this is beautiful. This is so beautiful. I just love this. But guess what happened? Guess what happened? Guess what happened? Structure has to break at some point. I don't care how, we've been in an uptrend since December 3rd. Structure has to break at some point. US 30 is ranging right now. You see these small, tiny candles coming? Understand, we're going to have to break at some point. So me personally, I'm not trading her. Let me see. I have to zoom. Was there ever, I'm trying to see if price hit one of these levels. I got to go to a higher time frame. No. This level of US 30 is just a new high. You see? So here's the deal with this then. She might keep going up, but I wouldn't buy her until she come back to this trend line. You understand? I gotta see something like this here for me to even touch her. I need clear. I want to be able to catch that at the bottom if I'm buying. Is she in a clear uptrend? So she either gonna bounce back to this level and bounce up, or she gonna break through. So that's that for US 30. But let me give you an example, a smaller example. I keep showing y'all downtrends. Let me show y'all an uptrend, even though we're in an uptrend right now. Let's just give you this right here. Oops. Come on now. Come on now. All right. I'm just gonna give you a small example right here. Right? Oh, sorry. No. That's not what I want to do. I want to do it down. There we go. I keep giving you uptrends. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. All right. I keep giving y'all sells. I want to show you a buying situation, right? So we draw a trend line, right? We missed all of this, right? We was selling. All right, missed all of this. Okay. The market started ranging. I see indecision candle here. I see this getting real tight right here, getting real small. Okay. This candle that's touching the trend line, I'm going to mark her, right? With a vertical line, yellow. That's just what I do. That's how I do it. But I'm going to hop on a 5-minute chart and I'm going to show you what would have been my entry candle. And I trade US 30 all the time. I just really haven't touched her because she created that new high. And I'm like, okay, she got to come back. She got to come back to a certain place for me to touch it. That's just me. So I ain't trying to be in no drawdown. I got to have precise entry. She give you a lot of pips, but it got to be the right. You got to be the right one. You see? So on an hourly time frame, do you see how this candle right here is not above? Excuse me, it's not above my trend line, so I'm not clicking buy yet. Sit on your hands till you have a candle that closes above. You understand? Now with US 30, you're gonna go in for a little bit more than 20 pips. Because by the time you put dotted line right there, she already done gave you 20 pips. You understand? So like this is my entry candle. I'm in the clear. I'm in the clear right there. Make sense, y'all? Make sense? It's clicking. This is my entry candle. Now with US 30, I ain't gonna tell you how much I'm going for, but you determine what you're trying to do with her. You understand? Whatever you're trying to do with her, she gonna give it to you. I will tell you that. Let me put on my 50 so you can see that. Clear uptrend, right? So whatever you in the market for, I'm just gonna say something like, I ain't gonna tell you how much I be in there for. Just know she gonna give it to you, right? You measure it. Whatever your price point is, you put that in your MT4 as your take profit, and that's it, y'all. Now it's solely up to you. If you decide to use this 50, you just also have to mark your support and resistance, and you also have to use your eyes to see market structure, because you don't want to be in this trade, you know what I'm saying? And now we losing money. That's why I go in with a plan. I go in with this plan that I gave y'all. This is the plan. I go in with the plan. If you go into the market, what are you going into the market for? Some of y'all are trading and don't even know why you click in buy or sell. You just in there. Wild. Okay, like you at a slot machine. This is not that. If you going in with your 20% in dip strategy, you go in with your lot size. Okay, I have X amount in my balance. Like, how much am I leveraging per 20 pips? Like, what am I doing here? If you go in with that mindset every day, you have that stuff written out. Like, okay, this is my 6th trade. I have $150 in my account. This is what I'm leveraging. You don't have to follow this exactly, because you may start out with $500. You may start out with $100, whatever it is. Just make sure you following some type of plan is what I'm trying to tell you. This is a very, very small moves in the market. Okay. So again, I will, does anybody have questions for me? Yes, Ashley, exactly. Make sure that they candle, because here's the thing. Let me go over to Derek's favorite pair. Is very volatile, right? I'm showing y'all simple and easy, but when you start to get a little bit more experience, when you start, let me get over here. I had her marked up on a 4-hour because I'm trying to learn this swing trading, y'all. I got these fibs pulled up and everything. Like, this is how serious it's getting for me. Like, okay, I got to learn how to, okay. So when you start trading pairs that are volatile or that move very fast or that give off a lot of pips, you understand, and you have these trend lines marked up. For an example, let me take the 50 off. Let me show you a real example of this. Yes. Right here, we was in an uptrend, right? This is Euro against the South African Rand. This is an exotic.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, this is your baby.
I already know.
This is her. This is it. This is what you've been waiting for. Nah, but all jokes aside, right? Like, this is really important. This is just an example, y'all. Just an example, okay? Just an example. This thing moved very fast, okay? So we had an indecision candle, like touching, and we had another one slightly on the trend line, right? So we in an uptrend, we looking for that breaker structure. Now check this out. This, and I know because I've been studying her. So if you are scalping something that moves extremely fast, this is so important. So important to sit on your hands. And I'm going to show you why. Let's drop down to the 5-minute chart real quick. And I'm going to zoom all the way out. This is why. Okay. Because, look at this. We're sitting on the trend line, but we're not looking for buying opportunities. So if you had hit market execution right here for this sell, this is an exotic. Use 70 pips in drawdown. Somebody please tell me they understand. Use 70 pips in drawdown. I mean, I don't know about you or if your account can handle this, but it is very imperative to sit on your hands until you have a clear, precise entry, because this is going to knock your head off. And this is what some of y'all are doing. You like always touching the trend line. I'm just getting early. No, ain't no getting early. Exactly, Brittany. I'm not here to feed the broker. I'm here to feed my family. And if those of y'all that are trading with stop loss and you got something like a 20 pip stop loss, you're going to get your head knocked off. Then you're going to come and look back at the chart and you're going to see that, you know, she going in your direction and you're going to try to market execution somewhere right here and you still going to get your head knocked off. You understand? You cannot enter trades right here. You have to sit on your hands. Okay? So this is your entry candle. You wait until it closes below the trend line. Then you can go in there. Now, this is an exotic. You really don't even need this 50, to be honest with you. You really don't on this because, look, she gonna give it to you. These two candles right here is 82 pips. Listen, Derek, listen. Please understand that I'm gonna be scalping this.
I told you,
listen, listen, in 10 minutes is giving you 80 pips, bro. Wait. By the time you over here putting this dotted line, you're already done took profit. Like, what happened? I love it though. I love it. So on something like this, you might have to up this to like, 100 pips and dip or something like that because she gonna give it to you. You understand? And this is very important let me see. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So you have to know what you're trading. Just like with US 30, I don't go into US 30 for 20 pips, so she's gonna give you that in 5 minutes. So you got to kind of figure out what your strategy is. But for regular currencies, gold, it's gonna give it to you. This moves really, really fast, exotic. So you're gonna have to decide what your pips and dip strategy or technique. The technique is the same, but you have to measure what you want. Yeah, exactly. Yes. This will knock your head off. That's all I can tell y'all. Forget about all of this. Yeah, she's gonna go in your direction. This drawdown, this is what I'm trying to help y'all avoid. Do not listen, 60, 70 pips and drawdown when you throwing these right here is not a joke. This will blow your whole account. You understand? I'm not just going to give you the good of this strategy. I'm going to give you the bad also if you don't sit on your hands. Your account going to be blown. You're going to be in the red. You're going to be worse than in the red. And then you're going to come back to the chart. You're going to be like, man, she went in if I would have waited. If I would have had a little bit of patience and just sat on my hand. It's only a few minutes. Just wait. Give you some coffee, some tea, pop you some popcorn, whatever you do. Just make sure you're watching and you're like, okay, boom, we close below the next candle that's going into your direction. And you would never enter here anyway because you're still touching the trend line and this is still a green candle. This one though, are we in there? We in there, okay. Market execution. Market execution. On her, I would do something like 50 pips and dip. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. This is like, okay. I need time to place my dotted lines and stuff, Derek. I can't be like, okay, by the time I'm looking for 20 pips, I already done got there. Like, what happened? like, what's up? So, yeah, I would do something like 50 pips on this or 100 pips on this because it's going to give it to you. You understand, y'all? So, that's that. 5-10 minutes. You're done. You're done for the day. You're done. And you could do this all day long. You understand? It's just about patience, y'all. It's just about patience. So that was like the last pair that I saw up in the chat. Anybody have any questions for me? I can answer anything for you. I appreciate y'all hopping on. I hope y'all got some value. If y'all want to unmute, y'all have any questions, you can unmute yourself. Gold is dropping right now. Do-do-do-do. I ain't worried about that. She got to break up or she got to break out. I got to see something. I got to see something happen outside of these trend lines for me to even touch it. You understand? Alyssa says she is so thankful for this session. Girl, this is nothing. Yeah, this to me is not considered a drop. I got to be outside whoever user is, I gotta be outside of this. I ain't worried about this right here. This is a pattern. You gotta zoom out to see the whole thing. You understand? She gotta do one or two things. She gonna keep bouncing till she break out, break up, I call it, or break out. One of the two. And when she does, I'll be ready. What time is it right now? It's midnight, 12 a.m. Eastern. Don't worry. By 6 o'clock in the morning, because she moved during New York session. Y'all, I study my pairs. I be up on my chart 6 o'clock. If I'm trading this, if I'm trading US 30, it's a little bit in London. If I'm trading, what else I'll be looking at? UJ or any European pairs. I'm up during London. I see what's going on. I study my pairs and I'm in position at least an hour and a half before the moves happen. Yes, this is being recorded. Yes. Yep. Glessy said major value. Any questions? Y'all can unmute if you want to drop a comment. If you got any value, anything like that. Anybody? I just want to make sure I'm taking care of everybody before I hop off. This was great. Welcome. I'm trying to told you. Michelle said, pass the collection plate one more time. Oh man, I'm trying to help somebody. That's it. Oh my God, Brittany, please stop it. Please stop it. Y'all don't let these pairs scare you. As long as you got your support and resistance and your zones marked up, and you got your trend lines marked up, and even if you brand new to this, and you throw on this 50, and you like, okay, you see that? You take it away one more time. It's just extra confluence for me. I really don't need it no more. It just helped me in the beginning, and that's why I give it to you guys, because it helped me in the beginning to see market structure. So you use this with your education. Who can stop you? You're going to be unstoppable. You're going to be making so much money to the point where it's going to be like, okay, let me go click on Fibonacci so I can learn that. You know what I'm saying? You get consistent with one thing. That's how Forex is, right? You get consistent with one thing, then you can add things on, and that's how you become a master trader. That's how you become a beast, really. But you have to be consistent with one thing first. You can't be looking at 8 pairs. Listen, if I'm sitting here and I'm waiting for gold to break out, let me give you a real example. If I'm sitting here waiting for gold to break up or break out, and I'm sitting here and I'm on UJ, and I'm on US 30, and I'm on GU, and I'm looking at AJ, by the time I come back to gold, I'll miss that move. I told my students, you will follow 1 to 3 pairs a week, and that's it. Guess what? If gold don't give me a move today, I can look at UJ. That's okay. If UJ don't give me that move, I could look at US 30. Those are the 3 pairs I consistently follow. I know their behavior. I know how they move. I know what time to be in position to get on the chart. I know what time to catch my 20 pips and dip, and I'm on and out the door. That's it. You can literally trade anything with a $50 account, because it's all about your lot size. This is exactly what I was talking about. You have to humble yourself. On a $50 account, you're not going to use none of this. You're going to use something like this here, 10 cents. No more than 50 cents. So yeah, you can trade gold on a $50 account. See, that was me back then. I'm trying to tell y'all, that was me. I was like, yo, I can't only trade gold on these days, and and I can't trade it with this size account. And now I realized it was this, I was so wrong. I did not understand it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now I understand, as long as the market is open, I can trade anything on any size account, because it's all about my lot sizes. I'm going to drop these in the chat for y'all. I give these to my students all the time. You know what your account size is. Okay? I personally started that trading plan with $175, and I already flipped that, is what I'm trying to tell y'all. You understand? It didn't take me 3 weeks to do that. So if you start with $50, did I exit? Yeah, I exited out my pictures. But if you start with $50, you want to start somewhere with like 50 cents or something like that. Anything less than this, okay? For your 20 pips in dip. It's okay. Build that account up. Some of y'all working jobs right now, you get paid every 2 weeks. Let me tell you what you do, because this is what I did. Every time you get paid, put another $50 in your trading account. That's all. Now you can play around with this. That's all it is. You understand? Go in there with a plan. Go in there with a plan, y'all. Imagine if you put it in your head right now, you know what, Coach Max, I'm gonna retire my job in the next 90 days. Guess what? Every time you get paid, throw $50 to $100 in that trading account and you compound. Because guess what? When your account gets to, $500, $1,000, throwing a standard lot, that's okay. So now your account gonna compound so much faster. Like this literally, if you was only taking one trade, 120 pips a day trade, and you had $1,000 account, do you understand that's $1,000 in 1 week and 5 days? That's $200 a day times 5 days. That's $1,000. So this is what I'm trying to show y'all. It's all about the mindset. Some people are not, because you don't have the right plan. You don't have the right plan, so you went into the market thinking it's going to take you forever to compound your account. Listen, you could start with 50. When you get paid, add to it. Some of y'all getting a Christmas bonus this week. Add to it. I think I hit a nerve. I don't know what I think I hit a nerve. Add to it. Which chart? Brittany, which one? The one with the patterns? Yes. That, Brittany, I'm trying to tell you, that's what I did. I went and I said, I'm picking 3 pairs. I don't care what nobody else is doing. I'm picking 3 pairs and that's it. And I've been riding gold up and down like a roller coaster. You understand? I just ride every day. I'm like, okay, this is what she doing today. All right. We in position. Some of y'all need a plan. Stop speaking that you want to retire your job, family. And you're not doing the things to retire your job. You're not building your trading account like you're supposed to. You feeding the broker. Some of y'all got kids. I don't know how many of y'all got kids, how many of y'all mommies and daddies or whatever. I ain't got time to feed a broker. I don't. My daughter needs to pull up. She's potty training. You understand? She eats a lot. Listen, this is not a game. You understand? You have to look tonight before you go to your bed. I need you, this is homework, to write down in your notebook, why do you have to catch at least 20 pips a day? Why? I'm so serious, family. Or y'all can put it in the chat so we can hold you accountable after this. Why do you need to catch 20 at least, at bare minimum? Why? Y'all quiet. They don't want me to start preaching again. Y'all quiet. Some of y'all need to stand up, stretch. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. They laughing. I'm just saying. I keep it too real. Like, they don't want to hear me preach, bro.
Man, I'm telling you, give it to him raw. No chase.
No chaser, bro. Henny straight, bro.
You feel me? Not even on the rocks, fam. Just give it to me from the bottle. You feel me?
From
like
the bottle. Listen. I see somebody say they got what? I'm trying to make sure you got 4 children and you independent. No, and they depending on you, Brittany. I salute you, honey. Alyssa says she got 5 little ones. I salute y'all, mommies. And some of y'all in here, y'all taking care of somebody. Let me not just speak to the mothers and fathers, like y'all taking care of a parent or a family member, or you just have big responsibilities. You know, my thing when I first got started with this wasn't just my children. It was, I got student loans, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to pay this car off. I got debt I'm trying to clear. It was so many factors that was up against me. My back was up against the wall. See, some of y'all, ish hasn't hit the fan for you yet. So you just playing around trying to study Forex. You really ain't trying to get in the market and make no money. You understand? Because if you was trying to get in the market and make some money, you listen. And you can do that. You know, I was just telling my students today, Pharaoh or Marjani, I was just telling my students today, I was like, you know, when I look at real master traders are living their blessed life because they have learned the skill of patience. You know what I'm saying? And Derek can elaborate on that if he wants to. The patience, being able to take trades on a 4-hour or the daily and go about your business. And you just checking your charts periodically. You understand? That's the real life. I ain't there yet, but I'm gonna get there. But best believe, give me to the end of January. And I surely probably can show y'all how to swing trade. That's just my mindset. When I put my mind to this Forex thing, it's a wrap. That's it. Jada said she got 2 boys to feed. Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord. Ness, listen, I got 3 brothers. I know how they eat, baby. It's crazy. I already know. Bless your heart. Yeah. Yup. Y'all have any questions for me, though? Anything about the strategy? Anything I can elaborate on? I'm over here, like, low-key watching gold, like, okay, this what you about to do? I'm about to just stay up for London. This is like, okay. This is what's going on. All right, now. Listen. So that's what I want y'all to do. Let me give y'all some homework, then I'm going to let y'all go, okay? So I want you to write down in your notebook why you need to catch at least 20 pips a day. Why? Okay. I want you to also write down the 3 pairs that you will consistently follow throughout this week. Okay. Market might be slow on Tuesday and mostly probably will be closed Wednesday because of Christmas, but you still got days to trade. This is not an excuse because it's a holiday this week. Get in this market. You understand? I want you to also write the plan of how will you grow your account. Yeah, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. And I talk to my students about my story all the time. Like, yo, me and my husband was so broke, y'all, a couple of years ago. When I tell you we sold everything, like I don't think you understand. When I say my back was up against the wall, I had to get rid of some stuff. I was like, yo, why we got 5 TVs in the house? Listen, we about to get rid of 4 of them. Whatever I got to do to get this money up to flip it in my trading account is what I'm about to do. That was my mindset. I'm really giving y'all it raw. Like, I don't care. This is what we had to do. This is literally what we had to do. We got rid of some things. Or we got too much stuff laying around. We got to just get rid of it. You understand? It was that type of sacrifice. And in my mindset of I'm going to consistently show up every day no matter what. I'm going to study. I'm going to do what my mentors tell me to do. I'm going to make sure that I pop up on a live session. I'm going to make sure that I'm even on the mindset training. I think I might start doing mindset trainings for the company. Whatever it is you got to do to prepare your mind for the week. Some of y'all got too much stuff laying around the house. You could be putting that in your trading account. You understand? You could be putting that in your trading account. I'm going to speak on 2 more things. I'm going to let y'all go, but that's the homework right there. Your Christmas bonus. Okay, when you get raises on your job, your tax return, put it in your trading account, or at least half of it. Because the more capital that you have to play with, okay, guys, and you're speaking to somebody who trades on a 5-figure account. And I'm trying to tell you, I remember the days when my withdrawals was only $50, but I added to it as much as I could. Okay, I got $100. I figured out how to get $100. I put it in my trading account, right? Because I know I could turn 100 into 200. I know how to do it. I got my strategy down pat, right? That was my mindset. You're going to get to 5 and 6 figures real quick. Believe that. It's going to happen. Stay consistent. Show up every day, right? Get rid of some things, right? Some of y'all need to have a conversation with your family. Like, listen, y'all, listen. I'm focused on this Forex thing right now. I'm going to commit an hour or two a day. Just give me that time so I can study this thing. Because this is what's going to take our family to the next level. Some of y'all need to have that conversation. It's Christmas. Family going to be over. This is a perfect time to be like, listen, between January 1 and March 31, this is what I got to do. I got to flip this money. You understand? This is not a game. This is not a game. Listen, y'all don't want me. I preach to my students all the time, so they know what to expect from me when I start talking. Right? Some of y'all got cable and y'all don't need to be watching TV. You need to cut the cable off and you need to just get you a Netflix account, $7. What we doing? The $200 bill that you paying towards your cable bill could be going in your trading account. Is all that I'm saying. That's it, really. Is all that I'm saying. Some of y'all need to check yourself. I really don't know how else to say that. Right? The money that you're looking for is already in your hands. Right? You got to understand, y'all. I operate, and y'all can tell because I have a lot of energy. I operate on a very, very, very high frequency. Like, there's not too many people that can give me an excuse, and I actually feel sorry for them. Right? I'll listen to you. I'll listen to your story. I'll listen to what you have to say. And my next question is going to be, okay, how do we figure out how to get this money in your trading account? How much time have you committed this week to your craft? Have you honed your craft really? Right? Can you literally teach this to somebody else? Because if you can't just straight out your mouth teach it to somebody else, you have not achieved the expert level yet. So you should be a student. You should be in a mindset of, I'm still a student. I need to go learn this thing. I feel like I'm talking to somebody. I don't know who it is. It just again, it's that spirit. Just keep coming to me. Like, I need to tell them this. Like, who am I talking to? Somebody. You need to check yourself. Somebody spent a whole lot of money on Christmas this year on things that is just materialistic when you could have put that money in your trading account. I'm just saying. Those days will come, y'all. I told my students, I made my first year trading, I made $50,000, y'all. And you know what I did? I went into Gucci. I show my students when I do my trainings, I got every Gucci belt, got every Gucci purse. I got Fendi, I got Versace in my closet. And I look at these purses now. Back then, I blew a whole bag for what? On bags that's just sitting in my closet. If I would have had the mindset that I have now, I would have took that 50 and I would have turned it into $1 million. But guess what's about to happen in 2020? Is all that I'm saying. I try to teach you from my mistakes, right? I learned this skill set and I blew up my money instead of being smart about it. Like, okay, it's time to make $1 million and we have the tools to do it. We have the tools to do it. Listen, let me tell y'all something. These bags are nice. The red bottoms, the shoes are nice. They're nice. They look nice. But they're just things. They're just things, especially us that have children. We have to prepare, right? I'm so big on mindset, y'all. I'm so sorry. Like, I'll keep y'all all night preaching to y'all, but some people just need to hear this stuff because they don't have a mentor. So they have nobody telling them these things. You know what I'm saying? They just going about this, kind of just going about this. But you gotta write it down in your notebook tonight. Wherever you take notes for Forex, you gotta be like, okay, the reason why I need to cash 20 pips every single day, at least 20 pips, is because I gotta feed my family. I have to feed my family. Nobody else gonna do it. I gotta do it, right? The reason why I'm only gonna follow gold, US 30, and GJ is because those are only 3 pairs that I'm gonna follow consistently. You gotta write these things down so it's holding yourself accountable. You have to beat it in your own head, right? You have to write it down somewhere in your notebook that you're not gonna follow 10 pairs. By the time, again, you see how I'm sitting here and we just talking and I'm looking at gold. We've been sitting here for what? Almost an hour. I'm looking like, okay, look y'all, look at this. Okay, she touched the trend line. Okay. You understand? This is what I do. We just chilling, we talking. This is what I be doing. I be on Facebook. I be like, all right, this is what she doing. I'm in position. As soon as she break out, it's a wrap. Let me move this over from now. As soon as she break out, it's a wrap. I'm literally giving y'all a trade right now. Y'all just go watch it for yourself and tell me in the morning in the chat what happened. For those of y'all who are in position or want to be. You understand? Evaluate yourself. I love December. It's the 23rd now, right? We got 7 days left in 2019. So you got 7 days to get it together. Period. Tighten up, family. I'm trying to tell you, those of y'all, I retired my job back in 2017. What job? I don't even know what it feels like to get up and go to a job no more. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just saying I put myself in that mindset of I have too much knowledge. Like, why am I doing that? I'm not. You understand? I feel it. I feel that energy from somebody in here. I don't know who it is, but one of y'all really trying to leave your job. Like you tired. Commit. Look, they call themselves out. V Cook, commit. Montre Moore, commit. Who else? Alyssa says she ain't going back. You ain't got to tell me. I already know what it is. Commit. That's it. You have too much knowledge in Tradera. Commit, y'all. Commit. Make sure your subscription is paid or go get 3 people so you could be 3 and free and go focus on trading. That's it. Don't complain about this $99. This is everything. Y'all don't understand how much money we was paying before for this type of information. We was paying thousands of dollars for this type of information. So y'all don't even know how blessed you are. Julietta, I know you committed, baby. You ain't going back to a job. I already know. Glessy ain't going back. 2 of my students is retired. They in here right now, y'all. They retired. They ain't got jobs. I'm just saying. Listen, I'm going to let y'all go. This is too much. Listen, I'm about to go make a cup of tea and watch gold.
This is tight, homie. Like, yo, you preach tonight. This was like super simple. It was super valuable. Yo, I'm telling you. Y'all, I hope y'all grab this value, man. You can take this to your charts right now. Everything that she said and literally apply it and watch something happen tonight. It's super dope. Like, I'm just, man, look, I'm just blessed to be in the circle, man. Like, for real.
Super blessed.
You know what I'm saying?
Super blessed, man. We just gonna make too much. This time next year, we gonna be like, dang, man, like, we going yacht shopping. Like, we in Miami looking at yachts, y'all. This is what I'm saying. Listen, my birthday in August. I'm letting all y'all know I'm going to Dubai. So if y'all want to come and meet me in the desert, y'all can come meet me in the desert. You feel me? That's all I'm gonna say. Listen, that's where we at.
Man, that's my dream destination right there. I always wanted to go to Dubai. So yeah, we're gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
We out. My students is on here, Derek. They could tell you before I joined Tradera. So I got a mentorship program that I teach, and I rented out Glessy, what was it? Damn it. I rented out like a whole floor in a hotel in Atlanta, and all my students flew to Atlanta, and I catered to them for 3 days straight. They had food, everything. That's how I do it.
Dang. That's what I'm talking about. Man, that's what's up.
It was so lit. We had a good time. So that's the type of stuff I like to do. And I call that my mastermind weekends, and I do that for my students that commit. You commit to me, I will spoil the hell out of you. I will.
Dang, that's fire.
So when we get real traders, when we have people trading $1,000 days, which I think it's coming soon. I think people right now sitting on the call, they're gonna be trading real soon. I gave it about till February. They're gonna be like, Max, I was doing the 20 pips a day. I was doing it.
Yes, man.
Since December. Yes, that's what I want to hear. Yeah. Yep.
For real.
Yes, I'm excited. But Derek, I thank you so much. Y'all don't sleep on Derek at all. If you are not hopping on the live sessions, y'all hop on these live sessions. I'm learning from him, and I've been trading for 2 years. I'm learning so much. Like, you know, like I said, I can only give y'all the basics, but the way he break it down is just so on point and so dope. We are so blessed to have him in the company. We are so blessed to have education that we have. I'm telling y'all, when I was in my last company, we didn't have nothing on market structure. This was my missing link. I joined the company, y'all. I joined Tradera in August, and I went through this. I was like, okay, I know this. I know this. And when I got to market structure, I was like, bro, they was not showing us higher highs and lower lows. Like, what was going on? That was the missing link for me. And I've been doing this a minute. You feel me? So that's what I'm telling people. Please don't sleep on this education. It might be something back here that you don't know. I promise you. I promise you. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep. Not go to sleep. Get me a cup of tea, because if we can see, family, we were saying, look at this. Look at this. Is so beautiful. What did I say she was going to do? She's either going to break up or break out. Let me hop down to my 5-minute chart for a sec. Yep. All right, now. All right, y'all. I got to let y'all go because I got to catch my 20 pips because I trade. I gotta give y'all good night. Like, listen, it's 15 minutes to the hour. I got to go. All right, love y'all. Love y'all so much. Love y'all so much. Thank you for rocking with me. You guys are amazing and phenomenal. I will upload this as soon as we're done. Michelle says she marked up and ready to go. This is what I'm saying. Y'all are blessed. Y'all are so blessed. Y'all are highly favored. Yes. Blessed. Y'all are just some blessed people. Yes.
Is it possible that we can get the PDF of the book?
Yes. But if you're using Hike and Aishi candles, Derek brought it to my attention that there's only 3 types of these candles. So you have the doji candles, your indecision candles. Okay, then you have flat bottoms and you got flat tops. Okay, so if you're using regular candles, I can give it to you though.
Okay.
I can send it to the group.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, but just give me a little bit because I'm about to hop in this trade.
Nah, you good. Go ahead, do your thing.
All right, y'all. Love y'all. Have a good night. If y'all listen, I will say this before we hop over quick. Message me, use the corporate chat. Just tag me if you have a question, guys. I can answer it. Derek can answer it. There's a couple other people in the chat that trade really well that can answer your questions. Stop being in the chat and don't use the chat. That's what it's for, to talk about Forex, guys. So I don't care if you just started today. It doesn't matter. Ask questions. That's how we're able to help. Just ask. Just tag me. That's the best way to get my attention. Just tag me and say, Coach Max, look at this. What do you think? If I don't get to it, Derek can get to it. He stay in the chat. One of us to get to it. So
sure enough, I hardly ever sleep. Well, hardly.
literally. What sleep?
Right.
What sleep? Like we up right now. I see this candle touching my trend line. I'm about to make me a cup of tea. We about to be chilling.
Hey.
Okay. That's how I see it. You feel me? So yeah, y'all use the chat, use the resources that we have. It's so phenomenal. I'm blown away every day. Y'all, I don't understand how people sit in this company and they're like not making money yet. That be my mindset. I'm like, what is going on? Like, okay, well, 20 pips a dip, y'all. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go because I will keep here all night, but it's 15 minutes to the hour. Gold is moving. I got to move. I love y'all. I will upload this as soon as it is compressed because it's like a few hours we've been on here, but Good night, y'all. This is phenomenal. This stuff is dope. I'm here to help you as much as I can. I'm going to try to talk to Cody and Easton about doing some mindset training just to get you guys like in the mindset of really trading, like what it is to really be a consistent, profitable trader. Because those are the things that I was really talking about tonight. And I'm pretty sure that people heard some things on this call that was like, man, I really got to reevaluate, you know, my whole life. This is not just about Forex. This is about my lifestyle. You understand? This is about the things that I'm doing in my personal life. All of that affects your trading. You understand? So if you can get all of it together, it's going to be beautiful. You're going to have such a beautiful life. I promise you. I promise you. Everything will change. Right? So with that being said, y'all, I will talk to them about that tomorrow. But you guys have a blessed, wonderful night and happy holidays. Merry Christmas. What is it? Happy Hanukkah. Feliz Navidad. Whatever you do, have a good week. Okay?